Welcome to the creepy side, a realm where the line between legend and reality blurs into shadows. Tonight, we invite you to step into a world of real-life horror stories from every corner of the globe. These are tales of unexplained encounters, haunted locations steeped in history, and mysteries that defy explanation. Prepare to be captivated, terrified, and forever changed by the secrets hidden in the darkness. From ancient curses to modern disappearances, our journey tonight will plunge you into a labyrinth of terror, stories that will haunt your dreams long after the video ends. So dim the lights, settle in, and brace yourself, for the darkness is closer than you think. What if the nightmares you dismiss as mere fiction are, in fact, echoes of a reality far more sinister? Stay with us as we unveil the secrets behind these true tales of terror. There is a magnetic power in horror, a power that forces us to confront our deepest fears and unspoken secrets. For centuries, real-life horror stories have captivated our collective imagination, challenging our perception of what is real. Tonight, we explore those stories that have the power to shake us to our core, stories that linger in the recesses of our minds like ghosts. Our world is filled with inexplicable occurrences, haunted locations, and unsolved mysteries. From the ancient ruins of cursed civilizations to modern accounts of spectral sightings, the stories we share are as diverse as they are disturbing. And while some might dismiss them as folklore, many have experienced these horrors firsthand, leaving behind scars that time cannot heal. Horror is not always confined to the pages of a book or the screen of a movie. It lives among us, in whispers, in shadows, and sometimes in the very fabric of our existence. Could it be that the legends you've heard all your life are rooted in a reality far darker than you ever imagined? The truth is out there, waiting to be discovered. In tonight's exploration, we will journey from the whispers of history to the modern-day mysteries that continue to baffle investigators and terrify witnesses. We will share accounts of seemingly harmless events that twisted into nightmares, delve into the history of haunted places where the past refuses to rest, and examine the chilling cases of unexplained disappearances that leave us with more questions than answers. Our goal is simple: to create an atmosphere of suspense, to share stories so real and chilling that they will haunt your thoughts long after the video is over. Prepare yourself, because the darkness is not a void, but a presence that lurks in every shadow, waiting to be seen. When you close your eyes tonight, will you be alone? Or will the whispers of the past find a way to seep into your dreams? In one quiet town, a seemingly ordinary night turned into a waking nightmare. It began with a flicker, a glimpse of something unnatural, something that shouldn't be there. Residents later described a presence that defied logic, a being that appeared to move through walls and vanish into thin air. I was lying there, barely asleep, when I felt a presence behind me. I tried to scream, but nothing came out. Then I saw it, a shadow with eyes that seemed to burn right through me. I was frozen, paralyzed by fear. It was the most terrifying moment of my life. David's experience is just one of countless accounts that have left witnesses questioning whether our world is truly as solid as it seems. These encounters challenge the boundaries of our reality, reminding us that sometimes what we cannot explain is far more frightening than anything we can see. What if the moments of terror we dismiss as hallucinations or tricks of the mind are, in fact, encounters with entities that defy our understanding of life and death? The psychological impact of these experiences can be profound, leaving lasting scars that alter the way we see the world. I was staying in this old cabin, miles away from civilization, when I began to hear faint voices at night. At first, I thought it was the wind, but then the voices became clear, whispering my name, beckoning me outside. I stepped onto the porch, and in the pale moonlight, I saw silhouettes moving in the trees. They weren't human. I felt like I was being pulled into a different world, a world where the rules of life no longer applied. Lucy's account is chilling not only for its vivid imagery, but for the raw emotional terror that comes through in every word. Her experience resonates with those who have felt the inexplicable pull of the unknown, a reminder that sometimes the boundaries between our world and something else can grow disturbingly thin. These unexplained encounters force us to confront questions that lie at the very edge of human experience. Are they merely the product of stress and isolation? Or are they genuine glimpses into a realm beyond our understanding? Every tale like Lucy's adds another piece to a puzzle that remains frustratingly incomplete. Unexplained encounters like these leave a profound psychological imprint. Whether they are triggered by external stimuli or by our own minds in moments of vulnerability, the impact is undeniable. The fear, the isolation, the feeling of being watched, these are universal experiences that transcend culture and geography. They speak to a deeper part of our psyche that is fascinated with, yet terrified of, the unknown. Dr. Ramos explains that the human mind is both the source and the interpreter of these phenomena. Our experiences of horror are shaped not only by the events themselves, but by the emotions they evoke, creating memories that can haunt us long after the moment has passed. These stories of unexplained encounters are more than just isolated incidents. They are reflections of our collective inner fears. And as we listen to them, we can't help but wonder, what if the terror we experience is not just in our heads, but a window into a world where the rules are entirely different? Could it be that our minds are the gateway to something far more sinister than we ever imagined? The next chapter takes us deeper into the haunted heart of history. Across the globe, certain locations exude an aura of menace, a sense that the past is not at rest. One such place is the Blackwood Mansion, an old estate with a history of tragedy and inexplicable happenings. Rumors say that the spirits of those who perished within its walls still roam its corridors, their restless energy leaving an indelible mark on the very fabric of the building. Historical records tell of a violent past, a series of misfortunes and mysterious deaths that have cursed the mansion for generations. Locals whisper of strange lights flickering in windows, disembodied voices echoing through empty halls, and shadowy figures that vanish when approached. Some claim that the very walls are imbued with residual energy, a lingering imprint of past tragedies that manifests as spectral phenomena. There's something about this place, an energy that's hard to explain. When I set up my equipment here, I detected a constant low-level hum, a kind of vibrational residue that you can only describe as the echoes of sorrow and pain. It's as if the mansion itself is alive with the memories of the past. The allure of haunted locations lies not only in their eerie history, but in the thrill of ghost hunting, a pursuit that blends science, folklore, and a touch of reckless bravery. Armed with cameras, EMF meters, and recorders, modern-day ghost hunters venture into these sites, determined to capture evidence of the supernatural. Yet, with every investigation, the mysteries deepen. Will the spirits of the past finally reveal themselves, or will the secrets of this haunted mansion remain forever locked in the shadows? Some paranormal researchers believe that certain locations act as repositories for residual energy, trapped echoes of the past that replay like a loop in the environment. This phenomenon is often cited in places marked by trauma and loss, where the events of history have left a palpable imprint on the surroundings. In these places, the past is never truly gone. Instead, it lingers like a specter, its presence felt in every creaking floorboard and every whisper of wind. This residual energy can manifest in myriad ways, from sudden drops in temperature to inexplicable sounds and visual anomalies that defy conventional explanation. When you walk through these old buildings, you can almost feel the weight of history. It's as if every stone and every beam carries a story of pain, joy, and everything in between. And sometimes those stories make themselves known in most unsettling ways. Are these manifestations simply echoes of long-past events, or do they hint at a deeper, more mysterious connection between history and the supernatural? In the quest to uncover the truth behind these haunted locations, ghost hunters have developed an arsenal of tools and techniques. From infrared cameras and thermal imaging to EVP recorders and spirit boxes, these modern-day seekers of the unknown are determined to document every paranormal anomaly they encounter. Yet the art of ghost hunting is as much about confronting one's own fears as it is about capturing evidence. Every expedition is a journey into the unknown, where the boundary between courage and terror blurs. And as the investigators document the unexplained, they add their own chapters to the ever-growing saga of real-life horror. Will the next ghost hunting expedition uncover definitive proof of the paranormal, or will the secrets of these haunted places remain forever shrouded in mystery? Not all horror stories are confined to haunted houses or ghostly apparitions. Some mysteries cut to the core of human existence, unexplained disappearances that leave communities devastated and questions unanswered. In the remote wilderness of northern Canada, a young hiker vanished without a trace, leaving behind only scattered belongings and a lingering sense of dread. Despite extensive searches and numerous theories, the fate of this hiker remains a mystery. Was it the work of nature, a tragic accident in the vast, unforgiving wilds? Or is there something far more sinister at play, a force that can erase a person from existence, leaving behind only unanswered questions and shattered lives? In cases like these, the human element is as compelling as it is heartbreaking. Loved ones are left to grapple with the void, the finality of a disappearance that defies explanation. And while investigators scour every inch of the wilderness for clues, the specter of the unknown continues to haunt those left behind. What if the forest holds secrets that are not meant for human eyes? And could the disappearance be only the beginning of a horror that stretches into the unknown? The screen transitions to a bustling cityscape at night. In urban environments, the mystery of disappearance takes on a different face. Here, among the throngs of people and the bright lights of modern civilization, individuals can vanish as if swallowed by the very fabric of the city. In one such case, a promising young woman disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only a cryptic message on her social media, a message that would spark a flurry of theories and wild speculation. She just vanished. One minute she was at work, and the next she was gone. There were no signs of struggle, no indications of foul play. The only clue was a final, unsettling post on her social media that hinted at something otherworldly. It's a case that has left many of us baffled to this day. Behind every unexplained disappearance lies a trail of grief, a story of lives interrupted and hearts left in mourning. The human cost of these mysteries is immeasurable, a reminder that the unknown can steal not only our loved ones, but also our sense of safety and certainty. We still search for answers every day. Not just for her, but for all the lives that have been lost to this unfathomable darkness. The unanswered questions are a constant reminder of the fragility of life. Tonight, we have traversed the eerie landscapes of real-life horror, from unexplained encounters that defy reason to haunted locations where the past refuses to rest, and from baffling disappearances that leave us searching for answers to the profound human cost behind these mysteries. Each story, though unique in its setting and detail, shares a common thread: the inexorable pull of the unknown. We invite you to share your own experiences and thoughts in the comments below. Have you encountered something inexplicable, a moment of terror, or a glimpse of the other side? Your stories, your insights, and your questions are all part of this ongoing conversation about the dark side of reality. By connecting with one another, we not only honor those who have experienced these horrors, but we also shine a light into the corners of our shared existence that might otherwise remain forever shrouded in darkness. As we conclude tonight's journey, remember that the unknown is vast and ever-present. Our world is filled with stories waiting to be uncovered, secrets hidden in the folds of history, whispered by the winds of time, and etched into the very fabric of our existence. And as technology evolves and our understanding deepens, new mysteries will emerge, stories that will challenge our perceptions and test our resolve. In our upcoming videos, we will delve even deeper into these realms of horror, unearthing the latest accounts of supernatural encounters, investigating haunted sites long forgotten, and exploring the mysteries that modern society can no longer ignore. The future of true horror is unfolding, and its secrets are waiting for you. What if the next story you hear is not just a legend, but a chilling reality that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew? Are you ready to face the unknown? Even as our journey tonight draws to a close, the mysteries remain unresolved. Every whispered legend, every unexplained encounter, every vanishing soul is a reminder that the world is far more enigmatic than we can comprehend. The shadows hold secrets that defy explanation, and as long as we continue to search, there will always be more questions than answers. What dark truths lie just beyond the threshold of our understanding? And when you close your eyes tonight, will you dare to wonder if the horrors you've heard are closer than you think? Thank you for joining us on this chilling exploration of real-life horror stories from around the world. As you return to your daily life, carry with you the knowledge that the darkness is never far away, that the legends you once dismissed may be closer to reality than you ever imagined. We encourage you to subscribe, share your thoughts, and join our community of truth seekers. The journey into the unknown has only just begun, and together we will continue to uncover the mysteries that haunt our world. Until our next investigation, remember, in the realm of horror, every shadow tells a story, and sometimes those stories are all too real. Stay curious, stay brave, and never stop questioning the unknown. Are you ready to step into the darkness again? The next horror story awaits, and it might be closer than you think.